Welcome back, fangirls and fanboys. It's time for chapter 3 of Low Tide in Twilight. I'm your host, CeeCee, and I am so excited to dive into this next installment of this series. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the hottest and wildest yaoi podcast on the planet. Get ready to fan yourself because things are about to get steamy. That's right, it's time for ZEALED FUJOSHI, the show that's all about yaoi manga. I am CeeCee, your host, the ultimate Fujoshi, who's always on the hunt for the hottest and juiciest and most thrilling yaoi manga out there. I've read it all, and I'm not afraid to share my honest and unfiltered thoughts with you. From sweet and romantic love stories to spicy and steamy tales, I got you covered. My reviews are not only informative but also hilarious, so you can expect to laugh your socks off while I spill the tea on your favorite yaoi manga. But before we start, this podcast is explicit. We'll be discussing mature themes, explicit themes, and all things that makes yaoi manga so delicious. So if you're not comfortable with that, it's probably best you tune out now. Let's get one thing clear though. Spoiler alert, I am not afraid to dish out spoilers. So if you haven't read the manga we're talking about, you might want to skip this episode. But if you're brave enough to join us, we promise to make it worth your while. If you're ready to join us on this spicy adventure, grab a cold drink and a cozy blanket and get ready to join me on this wild ride of passion, laughter, and all things yaoi. Welcome to ZEALED FUJOSHI. Now that Taeju and Euihyun has agreed on how Euihyun is going to pay off the debt that his father left them, Taeju drops Euihyun off an apartment building. But there's a catch. Euihyun is still worried where his brother is. He does not know where Euiyoung is, and he demands to know. But you see, Taeju has already prepared housing for both of them, and he has even arranged a job for Euihyun to work at. Talk about a plot twist. As Euihyun settles into his new apartment, he checks up on his younger brother to make sure that he is okay. We see that this young kid is all cute and cleaned up in his pajamas, and he informs his older brother that he is fine, and in fact, this kid seems to be enjoying himself in this new home provided by Taeju. But things take a turn for the worse when Euihyun checks his bank account and finds out that his father has wiped all the funds clean. This is a heartbreaking moment as we can feel his desperation at this sudden turn of events. He's probably hoping he can use some of his leftover money to pay off some of the debt that his father made to Taeju, but there is nothing left. Despite this setback, Euihyun is determined to make things work. He starts his new job and tries to adjust to his new life, all while dealing with the crushing weight of his debt and his father's betrayal. As always, this chapter leaves us on the edge of our seats, wondering what will happen next. Will Euihyun be able to make ends meet? Will he find a way to pay off his debt and start anew? We can't wait to find out. And there you have it, folks. Chapter 3 of Low Tide in Twilight is yet another thrilling installment in this gripping series. Stay tuned for the next episode where we'll continue to explore the lives of these fascinating characters. Attention to all yaoi manga lovers out there. Are you a talented individual with a passion for all things Fujoshi? If so, ZEALED FUJOSHI wants you. We're on the hunt for a team member to join our passionate and hilarious crew. If you have a knack for reviewing yaoi manga, a love for all things spicy and steamy, and a desire to share your opinion with the world, then we want to hear from you. Join our team and help us spread the Fujoshi spirit to all corners of the world. Whether you're a writer, editor, or a social media guru, we want your talent and expertise to take ZEALED FUJOSHI to the next level. So, if you're ready to embark on this exciting journey with us, reach out to us in the description below and let's make magic happen. Join the ZEALED FUJOSHI team today. Let's show the world what the Fujoshi spirit is all about. And that's a wrap. Fellow Fujoshis and Fudanshis, we hope you enjoyed this week's episode of ZEALED FUJOSHI, where we dished out all the hottest and juiciest yaoi manga. Remember to follow me on social media where I share even more yaoi goodness and behind the scenes content. And if you're loving the manga I am reviewing, don't forget to support the author, creator by purchasing their work and spreading the word to your fellow Fujoshis and Fudanshi friends. Thanks for tuning in, ZEALED FUJOSHI, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Until then, keep the Fujoshi spirit alive.